Alright, match 3. Yeah, Giganta Channeler Prowess. And this hand has the potential to get there. I'm going to keep it. I'm not going to be super thrilled about it, but I am going to keep it. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll play the Soulscar Mage. Hopefully they're on Path as their removal this particular game instead of Fatal Push. I got a feeling Fatal Push, yep. I think Fatal Push is generally better because Path has a very real downside. Ooh. I hope I can draw a land so I can both Firebolt and play Swift Spear. Alright, well, I guess I'll have to settle for just Firebolt because I hope they're not playing a Mutagenic Growth now. Alright. What to pitch? Probably Firebolt. Even though that's such a sweet play if we draw a land. We can do the same play with Lightning Bolt. Oh, man. And this looks like it's not getting there, but you never know. You never do know. Oh yeah. More attacking the old hand. I guess that's a reasonable pick. Oh, more Stoneforges. Well, considering they're a ways away from getting to 5 mana, maybe I should just Flame Slash, because I may need this Lightning Bolt to deal with Liliana. Still not looking good. I guess I have to discard the Manamorphose, but this is definitely starting to feel really bad. I guess the opponent has to discard their cards too. Eventually, if they don't draw land, they're going to get to the point where they may have to discard their Battle Scroll. Getting stuck on one land this late in the game feels bad, but that's Magic. What can you do? I guess that's kind of becoming my catchphrase, kind of like Joe Biden's "Come on, man." I guess mine is like what can you do? Yeah. Title Scholar taking my Lightning Bolt. Well, what can you do, right? Let's see. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, this is almost over. Well, the good news is I'm still surprised they're going after the discarding, even when they So next turn, yeah, draw a land, or they have to discard another spell. Well, I'm gonna play this so that they can't be discarded. Come on, don't draw land. So, okay, well, didn't draw land, but I mean they did draw land, but at least they didn't draw the Castle Lochthwain. Interesting. Okay. Abbot or Channeler? I'm going to play Abbot and try to hopefully draw a land. I need to increase my resources. Oh, yeah. So I'm going to bolt Oh, actually. So, good thing I didn't let this go away, but yeah. I was going to bolt on the upkeep until I realized, wait a minute. Only have until this turn to play it. Alright, so question is to discard the Channeler or to discard the Lightning Bolt. Oh, they make me discard it. They make me sacrifice a creature. Alright, so that was a good reason to play Abbot instead of Channeler. Alright, they play Batterskull. That is unfortunate, but as they say, what can you do? If I play the Channeler, I can stem the bleeding, but then they can just equip. But either I have to discard another card to Liliana, or if I use my Lightning Bolt on Liliana, then I leave myself vulnerable to them just equipping up the Spirit. So for that reason, I'm going to stomp the Liliana, get that off the table. I'm going to take a hit, and then hopefully Channeler can at least somewhat hold the ground. But this way I keep Lightning Bolt up in case they want to equip one of the spirits, which would be a disaster. And hopefully they got Stone Nothing. Is that Firebolt? Okay. And they can start escaping Cling to Dust. Alright, well, I'll play out the Channeler, reason being that let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's plenty of these in the graveyard. They still might equip the Spirit. Oh my goodness, no! My Channeler. My baby. I have to freaking bolt a Spirit just so I don't die. This game spiraled out of control. Alright, well, let's see here. I didn't need this or all this. They got a Spirit I couldn't block, so that is what it is. Well, I think this is where Shenanigans is pretty good, because even Shattering Spree wouldn't be that good, or even a Braid, but like actually Shenanigans seems pretty awesome here, because they can't ever completely keep me off of it unless they also play Grave Hate. I think Blood Moon might be worth it, just because they have Shambling Vents. So I'm going to try something. Let's see here. No, maybe not. I didn't see too much Graveyard Shenanigans. They did have Cling to Dust, but I don't know if that's worth bringing in Grave Hate. I need a critical mass of spells that can deal with Stoneforge Mystic. Yeah, so I think the way it's going to work is take out the Manamorphoses, put in 2 Shenanigans, and I think, against all odds, put in 2 Blood Moons. I think Blood Moon can do work in this matchup as long as I see no more than 1 copy. And no more than 2 max. Seeing like 3 or 4 would just be a disaster. Man, this hand's got a whole bunch of nothing. Being said, it's landed spells. We went from like... Yeah, I'm gonna keep... We went from like 1 land to like almost all lands. But I think this matchup is just grindy enough that I can afford to durdle around for a little bit. Of course, Inquisition would just be a nightmare. There is some merit, though, to people potentially bringing those out, because, you know, they're just so bad in the late game. Then again, the opponent might think that they can't really win in the late game anyway. I don't know. I don't know about this version. Definitely the Pyromancer version, I think it's very difficult to overcome the Pyromancer version while it starts just steamrolling card advantage. This version, though, I don't know that the opponent is correct to leave in the discard to try to sneak in an early win instead of like going for the really long game. Well, I'm gonna save Bone Crusher. If they discard again, I can always just discard it in response. Well, I got Flame Slash. Can't really do much about that if they Thoughtseize, but it is what it is. And I'm not putting Giganta in my hand because I want to keep my mana open. If they Thoughtseize, I do want to get the Bone Crusher out. Can't really. I don't feel I can afford to lose this. Well, okay. Now I'm kind of wishing I put Giganta in my hand last turn, but even so, when could I play Giganta? Man, Sword of Fire and Ice. That is not fun. Well, suddenly it became a lot more fun. Don't mind if I do. I guess I'll put Giganta in my hand. I mean, I guess, like, see, this turn I think I would have had to play Shenanigans anyway. Maybe not. I could have played. So I could have had Giganta one turn earlier. It's probably a mistake. I mean, my thinking at the time was to protect against discard, but I probably should have just put Giganta in my hand. No. Yeah, just put Giganta in play. I got a pretty strong feeling they've got. Got a pretty strong feeling they've got a path, but what can you do? Maybe not. Should have had this one turn earlier. That could be game-changing. Then again, I did get the Shenanigans when I needed it, so there is that. Man, that's brutal though, losing that Bone Crusher. I would have been untapped to be able to use it if I played the Giganta turn earlier. Man, though, this Shenanigans really helps, though. Suddenly, Batterskull is not a concern for me anymore. They might have been holding that Thoughtseize, waiting for me to put the Giganta in my hand, although, why didn't they play it last turn, then? The world may never know. Chumpers for days. I don't need that yet. Yeah. Go after the Stoneforge. I'm going to hold a land in my hand for channeling. Huh, it just took. That's odd. I'm going to hold on to the Flame Slash, I think. If they discard it, Channeler still becomes a 4/4. You know, there's actually some merit to getting rid of Giganta just because just because these lands. Yeah, you know what? I know this seems weird, but I'm going to get rid of Jegantha. I really want to pitch this land. Oh. Man, this is frustrating. Guess Kaya's Guile is a reusable enough card. If I draw my other shenanigans. Well, at least I can kill this, and then hopefully they go for the equip, and then well, you know how it goes. Probably shouldn't have kept this hand, but I don't know. Oh. Shenanigans. It's not the worst. Man, though. I have to, I really want to play the giant, but I have to, like, go after it when they try to equip. At least they're constantly, giving me these pretty good tempo plays. I don't know, maybe we crawl back in somehow. Man, earlier on this could have actually done good work, but it's kind of too late now. So we have to bluff this this land. If they equip the spirit, we just lose. I mean, so far we've been out tempoing them a lot each turn. Maybe they give up. Oh, they get to see. Oh, frustrating, but probably I shouldn't have kept that hand. It's probably on me. Sand does also this version also just doesn't grind as well. All right.